everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa from Potsiefighter and I'm back today with a fun project. So today I have a mixed media canvas for you. I purchased this hard canvas recently at Action, if you saw my haul, and I finally knew what to do. Well, I filmed this, wait, when is this coming out? Let me check. I filmed this a month ago, over a month ago. Because this is a present for my sister. Obviously I didn't want it to be live before she got it, and she lives in Italy and she comes visit us in the summer, so that's when I gave it to her. I did gesso the canvas, and now I'm also gessoing these wooden shapes. I'm just gonna call them shapes. And I'm really sorry, my tripod is not straight, so you can see a part of my floor on the lower left side. I'm really sorry, I didn't see that until I was editing, but obviously I can't refilm it because I made it. So I'm sorry about that. I hope it's not too much of a distraction. So I gessoed these shapes, let's just call them shapes. These are all wood veneers. Most of them are buttons, like wooden buttons. And I'm just putting them in the dish to set them aside to dry. So the gesso is dry by now, and I also recently got this glass cutting mat. It's like a normal kitchen cutting mat. I love it. It's my new palette. I was looking for something like that for a very long time. And I did show you a picture of my dog sister before. That's what I'm gonna use. And there's a lot of green and yellow going on, and also a tiny bit of blue, but I decided not to pull that in, so I just use green, yellow, and also used a bit of gesso, so I don't have to get up and get my white acrylic paint. So that's just the lazy factor. And I did just mix them up to create a fun background, and then I decided I want more yellow, and I make it a bit textury, which I'm gonna straighten up anyways in a few seconds. So yeah, go over it again and again. I wanted it textured, but yeah. So I think I'm done with the painting part. If I'm cleaning, yeah, I'm done. So, and I love this glass thing because look how fast it's clean. Done. Few seconds, done. I mean, I sped this up like 4 times or maybe even 5. There's a little animal on my desk that really... Ugh. I'm sorry I didn't film that. So I just used... I just cut down that strip of lace. It's plastic, not fabric. And I did not adhere it on the canvas itself. I just adhered it here on the sides, as you can see, as I'm doing right now with my hot glue gun. I'm gonna use my hot glue gun only for this mixed media gigantic canvas. It's gonna be very over embellished. If you don't like embellished things, don't continue watching. You're not gonna like it. So I have these, I don't know what flowers they are. Are they paper? Maybe. Who knows? I have these for quite some time in my stash. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love them. But I don't use them. I just don't. I'm sorry if you can hear Mary in the back. She's barking in her sleep. She never barks, but in her sleep she does. I don't know who she's chasing. Wait a second. Mary? Mary? You okay? I don't think she woke up. So we're gonna hear some barking. So I did adhere down the cluster of these flowers, and as you can see, I went through all of my chunky embellishments and I pulled quite a few of them. And now I'm just gonna go to town and adhere all the things. There are paper flowers, there are fabric like roses, these are felt, and these are again paper. There are more of these gigantic flowers. I actually use all of the white pack. I use it up completely. These are some satin roses. And I just wanted to create a fun, chunky, embellished, mixed media kind of canvas. This is a little fabric bow. I think I got that from in Happy Meal. I know I got it in Happy Meal from a Melanie, maybe? I don't know. And my color scheme here is blue, white, green, and yellow. So here I'm gonna bring in some yellow embellishments like little flowers and stuff. I do have, as you can see, the pink rose. I'm not gonna use that, so I'm just gonna stick to those 4 colors. Well, I'm sorry, Mary, Baba, hey Baba. I think she woke up now. So, and I made this second cluster, and now I'm gonna go up from that second little cluster and kind of combine those two. Not as chunky as the upper left corner, sorry, but pretty chunky. So here is, for example, a point where you can say, yeah, let's stop. No, not me. Just went in up above and just added a few more embellishments because I could. But it was a great stash buster. I did get rid of a lot of things. Like a lot of things. So here is now where I start using the wood veneer, and I'm only using, again, well, let's just call it neutrals because there's also brown, and I consider brown a neutral in this case. And a few yellow pops, which I really like, and I had to add this. This is like a crown, and my sister always called her principessa, which means princess, which I think is too funny. So here you can see I have another bowl pulled with so many things. There are some brads, and I didn't pull these big ones through. I just pushed them, and it's metal, so it gets very hot very soon, and it was very painful. Another crown for Principessa Hoshi, that's her name. I'm gonna add that later as well. These are some heart pearl. There might even be beads, I don't know. Again, here's a point where you can say, yeah, no, I think that's enough. No, not me. No, that's not happening. There's another bread and another little bird here and hearts, and again you could stop here, but no, let's add some hearts, and here is where I'm gonna start combining the two of them. If you can see my hands moving in a very weird way, it's because I'm, there's always this weird like residue of the hot glue. So that's what I'm kind of rubbing in my hands. And at this point, I really wanted to use up all of the flowers that I pulled. And yay, I did it. And now I start, that's what I meant with weird hand movements. And when do I start adding actual brads? Like, okay, pulling some threads. Here again, it's kind of combined, so you could stop here. But no. And I showed this to my mom because I wasn't sure, because it's just so embellished, and she said she loves it. So I hope you like it too. I don't know. I usually don't do things like that, but I have this picture in my stash, so I get my photos printed online, and when I place an order, I always order a few extra photos for presents that I want to give to my family and friends. And I have had this for a year, I'd say. So yeah, I did get out these alpha stickers. These are from Melanie for sure. I remember that. And spell out her name in those emerald letter stickers. Her name is Hoshi. I don't know if I remembered. I do remember that. If I mentioned that. So I tear them down with hot glue because otherwise they would have fallen off very quickly. Just add some tweezers just to push them down because obviously it gets very hot. So and I was thinking about putting that crown on her head, but I kind of wanted this not to be that kind of layout, like that funny kind of layout. There's another bird. another heart, and I'm gonna go in with some brads. There we go. I just oh, you can't see that, I'm sorry. There we go. I just pushed them through, and you know, there, it's super easy because it's canvas. It's not, obviously you can't do that where the wood is, although I do that too, like half of it. And maybe you can see that, I don't know. And I just used the green, it's a very orangey yellow, sorry about that, in the back. My computer is doing some weird noises. And then I just use painter's tape and put painter's tape over them, just to be safe, because I don't trust stuff. I could have used my hot glue gun as well, so yeah, I go in with more, so yeah. I wanted to use up the stuff that I pulled. Another heart and another heart, because again, I wanted to use up the stuff that I pulled, because the more stuff I use up, the less stuff I have to put away, and the more stuff is out of my stash. I was contemplating of adding more flowers, but I thought that's the point where I was like, nope, stop it. And also I didn't add any more of the wood veneers, and now I am done. Here you can kind of see the texture. It's really, really textury, really a lot of stuff. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave me a comment down below, or not. But leave me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!